So this is gonna be flip through for my October inked art challenge book. Like I said, I've done this challenge like 5, maybe 6 years, but Actually, I've only completed it like 3 times. So this is the 3rd time I've completed the whole challenge for the month. This year I decided to do it kind of smaller because it was easier. So if you compare it to what I did last year, which was a whole stack of A4, yeah, it's a huge difference. Also, I mean, last year's, technically I finished it January of this year, so did I really complete the challenge? I don't know. But anyway, here we go. I bought this book especially for the challenge this year. It's from Dela Rowney, and I kind of regret it because as you'll see, it bleeds a lot. So some of the drawings got kind of messed up. But you know, that's what Photoshop is for, I guess. Okay, so this year I kind of went with a floral theme and kind of mixed with the Lucifer Netflix show because that's what I'm really into right now. So the first day we have spider lilies, red spider lilies, because you know that's the flower of hell or something, and being held by Lucifer's hand. For these 2 days, I actually tried using my glass pen. Actually, the idea was to draw in glass pen for the whole month, but then I realized that I don't know if you can really see it here, but it bleeds a lot, and also it's really hard to do like tiny intricate details. So I decided to scrap that plan, and what I've actually been using from like day 3 onwards is my Copic multi-liner, in particular the 0.31, and also for finer details the 0.05 if you saw it in the video just now. So yeah. Yeah, see, it bleeds a lot and it really bleeds through quite badly, so I had to kind of waste pages and do it every alternate page, unfortunately. For the colors, some of them I did it in watercolor, like this. It's all in watercolor. And yeah, this turned out super pink. It was supposed to be like paler, more pastel-y, but this was the only pink I had, so oh well. I couldn't even change it in Photoshop. If you see what I posted on Instagram, it's still as bright. I really liked how the gradients for this one turned out. It's also watercolor. Yeah. I really love how the green to pink gradient turned out. I think it was really nice. So there's a like dark green to light green gradients on the branches, but I'm not sure if my camera can really pick it up. Anyway, yeah, this was the most complicated one to do like traditionally, because if I was doing this digitally, I would literally just copy paste all the Scotch glasses and like I'd have all the layers to work with. But this one, I basically inked the first one, left the rest in pencil and like sketched out the details, and then like one by one went through, erased pencil and inked it again. Yeah, it's traditional art is like a real challenge for me. Especially when there's no undo button. Okay, you can really see the bleed quite badly in this one. Yeah, but I also kind of like how the gradient turned out. So that's nice, I guess. I did a lot of these like flower halo things because I like that aesthetic. This is meant to be upside down, but anyway. Oh, and this one, I tried to make them, I mean, if you watch the show, they're basically the same actor. So what I did was I actually, I drew this first, and then I used my light box to trace it out. So I drew this first, and then I traced out the outline basically and the facial features. And then onto like a blank piece of paper, if you can see it here. I used a light box to trace it, and then I flipped this blank piece of paper, used a light box to trace it onto this, and then changed some of the details and stuff. Yeah, it's the manual copy and paste. More of this. Yeah, and you see I kind of smudged it a lot here. I think this was maybe, no, it wasn't the first time, but all these words like you saw just now in the video, I drew it using this G pen, and I mean, I'm kind of better at controlling it than the glass pen, but I think I accidentally just pressed down too hard and this happened. But you know, thank goodness we have Photoshop. Okay, when I first saw this flower, it was kind of complicated, but I really wanted to do this one because of this meaning, and you know, I could draw my favorite couple here. So it's actually not as difficult to draw as I thought. It's just flowers with 5 petals, but the planning was kind of took a while. I just drew like these 4 bunches that I wanted to draw, and within these bunches I drew like tiny circles facing different directions to sort of orient where I wanted the flowers to face, and then I just very, very, very slowly inked them, and I colored them using a mild liner this time because that was easier, and I had the exact same color that I wanted, so that's how I colored it. These were also colored with mild liners. Gradient looks okay, I guess. I mean, it would probably look better in watercolor, but I didn't have the exact colors I wanted, and it was really hard to mix them out, so this is just what I did. This was another like kind of complicated one. It was like so many lilies to draw, and it was gonna be too complicated to like replicate the gradienty color, so I just made it all just red. And yep, this is what you saw me draw just now. Kinda decided to add a Copic color background. I'm not sure if I regret it now because there's all the brush strokes, which I definitely can't Photoshop out. But I kinda like the colors, so I guess it's fine. Yeah, so that's all the things I drew for October, kind of. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't get used to these voiced videos because I'm not very comfortable doing them very often, but I just kind of wanted to do it for this one, so thank you!